we go. We are live. Welcome everybody here to the NASCAR talk for April 2nd, 2016. But as you can see in the title, it's also a split. Levi, do that face again. We'll zoom in on you so that way everyone can just see the gloriousness of it.
Yeah, take off that.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Profile picture.
It kind of reminds me of the yellow M&Ms, like facial expressions sometimes. Anyway, as you can see, this is the split. This is also the NNSCRA 5-year anniversary live stream. Yay! We're old.
Yay for 5 years!
5 hours long, just kidding.
Yeah, right. No, we had a 6-hour one, but unfortunately times change, and I'm not able to do that long of live streams anymore. But anyway, we're going to have the first half of this stream be, of course, NASCAR talk, and then we'll kick into the 5-year anniversary stream afterwards. So, we had ourselves an off week, but let's talk about the race at
Montana.
Huh?
California?
Yeah. What were you guys' thoughts on that race?
For me, best race of the season so far.
I could agree to that.
Same here.
Yeah, I was expecting it to be good. When we saw what happened at Las Vegas, I'm like, oh, Auto Club's going to be really good.
Oh, right, the last race was been a while.
I would have rather have made the comparison to Atlanta because Montana and Atlanta have the same. Their races services have been going on for.
Since 97.
Yeah, 97. So, I thought the Atlanta race was good. So if the Atlanta race was good, Montana was likely going to be the same and better. And in my opinion, that's what we saw. It was not really that great of a day for some of our picks.
No.
No, we all kind of tanked.
Yanni.
Yeah.
Picked 2 days in a row. My favorite, Kyle Busch, blows a tire. Your dark horse, Kyle Larson, gets airborne in a crash on the backstretch.
Yep.
And, well, you picked a good driver to stay away from, Casey Kane.
Yeah, right. Oh man, but just real quick before we talk a little bit more about the Sprint Cup race, how many of you actually watched the Xfinity race live, the finish?
Oh my god.
That was super awesome to watch.
Oh,
I am
man.
so glad they did not throw the caution there because I don't know how Kyle Busch even made it back around.
On a blown tire. I was like,
Well, blown tire. I was like, wait. I was like, okay.
He's like Lightning
Austin's
McQueen.
gonna catch him.
I
Austin's
know.
gonna catch him.
He had a blown tire. Suarez runs out of fuel. Eric Jones runs out of fuel, and then out of nowhere comes Austin Dillon. I mean, I was like, "You've got to be kidding me! Don't throw a caution!" And they didn't. And to me, I'm sorry, but we've had some great Sprint Cup Series finishes, but that one I think took the cake at least so far this year.
That was one of the few times I actually wanted Kyle Busch to win an Xfinity race because I actually wanted to see him win with a blown tire.
With a blown tire?
Yeah.
Kind of like how Terry Labonte won at Bristol and it comes into victory lane with the hood all smashed up and smoking. Kind of the same
oh
with
yeah, Bristol,
McQueen blew a
August
tire.
1995.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
McQueen blew a tire. McQueen blew a tire. Go, go.
That would be funny though. Imagine Kyle Busch took him and Austin Dillon out. Guess who would have won that race?
Darrell Wallace, maybe?
Bingo.
Yep.
Also won.
I would have been okay.
That would have been so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been cooler to see a full-time Xfinity driver actually win, but I mean.
Yeah, for once.
For once.
Yeah.
For once, yes.
Well, the good news is that I found out is I think Kyle Busch is actually only allowed to run a certain number of races this year in Xfinity or something like that.
He's
Kyle
not running
Busch
full
made it
time.
in the offseason.
Yeah, I heard he's not running full-time. I know they're actually talking about, for possibly next year, limiting Cup drivers to only running 10 races out of the Xfinity schedule.
That's fair. That's fair.
I heard.
That is
I know
legit.
that Busch is not running Richmond. I know. I think Matt Tifft is running Richmond in the 18.
Yeah, Kyle
Yeah,
Busch
is Bobby Labonte coming back to the
Speedways.
A18 for restricted plate races
Plate
again?
I've heard some rumors.
I've heard Talladega and Daytona, and that's it.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I wasn't sure. I didn't know if it was just the February Daytona race that he was
Give
running
him
or
an
if he was
extra
coming
one.
back.
You should give him an intermediate race. See how he can do.
Mhm.
Yeah. They should give him Charlotte.
And then also, and speaking of Kyle Busch, he also announced he's going to be running, I think, 4 truck races this year.
Yeah, starting today. At Martinsville.
Martinsville, and then a few others aren't named yet.
Mm. So going back to the Sprint Cup Series race at Auto Club, what were you guys' thoughts on the finish there? Did you guys like the fact that we had that late race caution for that late restart, or did you guys kind of hope that it had stayed green? Or
Levi says no. I can tell by his facial expression.
he doesn't like Superman?
Well, I didn't have much of a problem with it, although I think I probably would have felt better about it if Chase Elliott had not lost 5, place on pit road thanks to 24 pit crew.
I
swear that pit crew's pissing me off. They fucked Gordon out of so many good finishes last year, and now they're gonna do it to Chase Elliott. So bad.
I would have thought that the final pit stop would have been a great opportunity for someone like A.J. Albany or Austin Dillon to take the tires, because why not? Because with the new overtime rule, a race could possibly end just halfway down the backstretch. It could have been the winning call, but no one decided to chance it. And then I think we're gonna have to start calling Jimmy Johnson the closer, because his last few wins, he basically snipes them right at the end.
He's Kevin Harvick's kryptonite.
Yeah, exactly. He really is.
Last
Exactly.
10 times those two have fought each other 1-on-1 in the final laps. It's Johnson with 8 wins over Harvick. Like the amount of times they finished 1-2, it's been Johnson 8 times out of 10.
And let's face it, if you looked at performance from the first lap up to that late green-white checkered, Harvick had the strongest car, and Johnson was able to get him there on that last restart. So, I mean, it just seems like it's better for Harvick if the thing runs green to the end instead of having a restart, because then you got the 48 around him, and that's trouble.
For Kevin Harvick,
I didn't have a problem with it. I was happy Jimmy won, although I
didn't have a problem
really
with it
wishing.
either.
I was really
here's
hoping.
the thing for me. I don't have a problem anymore with Jimmy Johnson winning, because it doesn't really seem to throw back to shades of when the chase began and all that, where he would randomly get these 3 wins in the last 4 weeks kind of thing. That's when I started thinking there's something a little bit strange. But now that his wins seem to be becoming more legitimate to me, I don't have a problem with him winning.
I used to have a problem with him, but yeah, I think it's just he's disliked for. I don't think he's really disliked for right reasons with most of the people. It's like, oh, he wins all the time, or he's a. And I haven't really seen many people think Johnson's like a bad dude at all. I mean,
No,
I don't think he's bad. I think that the chase has really been a savior to that team, and with the new format and everything, and there's just been a couple of incidents where he's absolutely horrible, and then all of a sudden it's like the light all of a sudden turns on, and he all of a sudden gets these wins out of nowhere. So, it hasn't really happened in the last couple of years now. So I think that they're kind of back on the straight and narrow or something. So I haven't really minded going to victory lane.
Plane derailed.
Yeah. Well, it's the other thing because Johnson had so many great chase performances, where he would win so many races randomly, but then everyone craps on him for it. But then you see Tony Stewart, who did the exact same thing. He ran pretty much half shit the whole 2011 season to the chase, and now see anyone complaining about him.
Well, Kyle Busch last year.
Yeah, and that as well. That I can understand when people dislike it, but I didn't have that I could understand. But
well, his last 2 seasons have been more of his weaker have been on. I think 2014 was Jimmy Johnson's worst season to record based on the games, and 2015 was somewhere in the middle of worst season to best season. So the fact that Johnson has kind of slowed down, it makes many fans it makes them happy that he's not winning all the time. But now when he does win, it's not as annoying.
Right.
And a small note, I was really hoping Johnson wouldn't get this win until Talladega to break Earnhardt's record. I wanted him to win at Talladega. I think I mentioned it on the Phoenix one. I was really hoping.
You want to see the beer cans fly again?
Yeah, I want to see fucking the track goes up in flames, literally.
What if Johnson kind of pulled a Brian Vickers and Rex Dale Earnhardt Jr. for the win at Dega.
Oh.
That would have been
Oh.
even worse.
No, exact same finish, but with Junior and Gordon in front. I mean, Junior and Chase Elliott in front of him.
Oh my goodness.
That'd be hilarious.
I think if you replace Johnson with Logano, then Talladega has a likely chance of going up in flames.
Yeah, right. Oh my goodness. There's Steven. Hey, Steven.
What's up?
Pollard.
Pollard. All right, so let's look ahead to the paperclip short track, Martinsville Speedway, which I'm not going to get to watch the race because I'm going to be selling guns on Sunday. Yay!
Wow.
Bang, bang, bang.
Wow.
Yeah, I got to work an auction. So anyway, I don't think, but I'll get your guys' opinions too. Low downforce, is that going to impact a short track race?
Whether it's low downforce or reduced horsepower, Martinsville races are pretty much always action-packed, so I don't think it's going to make a difference. The only difference that it could make is that with less downforce, you bring softer tires in. This doesn't get talked about enough, but tires at Martinsville do actually wear out kind of pretty fast. So I doubt we'll see someone stay take 2 tires or stay out.
That's not entirely true. In 2008, Dennis Senser ran 245 laps on his right side tires and won the race in the Truck Series.
Well, the service in Martinsville was newer. That was 2008, but now it's 2016.
That's true.
Well, the one thing I would wonder is when we saw Phoenix. I mean, I know that obviously there's going to be brake dust and everything, but it seemed like there was a lot more brake dust on the front tires during the pit stops at the Phoenix race than I normally have seen. So that would say to me that more than likely the brakes are going to be maybe a little worse for wear with a low downforce package at a short track than they might normally be with like the previous packages they've been running. So as far as like who's got the best car of being able to roll through the center of the corner and everything, low downforce could play a factor into the brakes.
Yeah, that's true. Exactly true.
So, with Martinsville, like Charles alluded to, it's going to be a great race no matter what. Are we expecting to see a lot of battling for the lead in this race? Because it seems like, and this might just be me, it seems like this season, a lot of the tracks that used to be dubbed as kind of boring races, like Atlanta, like Las Vegas, like Auto Club 2 weeks ago, we saw a lot more swapping of the lead. There really wasn't that much of a checkout of one driver over another. There was a lot of battling going on throughout the field, but also for the top position. Now, here in this race, obviously, the track space is limited, all that, but are we going to see a lot more swapping for the lead, or are we going to see more of the kind of, continuous train around Martinsville for most of the race, do you think?
Last year in the fall, I think during the longest group run of the day, Keselowski actually was able to get out to a 10-second lead or something like that. So it's possible.
Well, it all depends on the pit stops. I think there'll be a lot of changes on the pit stops because they usually have that strategy. And the racing has been better. But Logano led 400 laps before he got taken out. And he has a fast car again this week, so it might be Logano's show.
I'm going to go ahead and say it's going to be dominated by Hamlin or Johnson.
I'd kind of doubt that one. I mean, Johnson's starting in the back. I mean, he'll get up there, but Johnson's never really been that spiffy at Martinsville.
No, he really hasn't. I mean, even in the times that he's usually up there at the end, he usually isn't able to close the deal.
2012.
Yeah.
Well, at least it'll be more exciting than the truck race.
No, truck race will be more exciting.
Truck race will be pretty nuts.
I
Did any
wouldn't
of the
give
female
I
drivers
wouldn't
make
give
it?
the win to Brad Keselowski or Kyle Busch just yet for the truck race. It's Martinsville. Come on.
Brad's not running, but Kyle's running.
Oh, I thought Brad was going to run his truck at Martinsville. That's what I heard.
Nope.
Both
Larson.
rounds.
Okay,
Busch and Larson.
never mind. I'm getting
Larson
false
won.
information.
Yeah, go on,
Larson
Reddit.
is.
Everything's true there.
I do think that early on, though, I think this race is going to be pretty interesting because if you look at the drivers who made the final round, we have some very interesting names. You have Logano, who's of course down in the pole, but second through six is interesting because they're all drivers that really have not been they haven't been fast so far this season. Casey Kane, Brian Vickers, Paul Menard, Ryan Newman, Allmendinger. That's second through sixth, and then you have drivers that have been very fast this season, like Jimmy Johnson, Kevin Harvick, starting out to the top 15. So, I think the start of the race is going to be very interesting.
Oh,
I have to say though, Brian Vickers actually is not really as much of a surprise to me. Allmendinger, however, is. He's kind of been surprising me the last couple of weeks with how that team's kind of seemed to really step it up. And to be honest with you, I was looking at Allmendinger at, if he's going to make the chase, he's got to get a win at either Sonoma or Watkins Glen. Now I'm actually kind of changing my opinion. I think that maybe, just maybe, that team could play strategy at one of these intermediates, one of these short tracks, and maybe get into the chase that way. Because, I mean, when he ended up getting into Kyle Larson, I think that was back at Las Vegas. He was running fairly well then, even though he was just barely on the tail end of the lead lapper. He was battling for first car, one lap down, one or the other. And then or 2 weeks ago at Auto Club, his finishes have actually gotten a lot better, and it seems like they've actually now kind of zeroed in on the kind of setups that AJ needs to actually get good runs.
Well, think about AJ has pretty good. I mean, remember who Jeff passed last year for the win at Martinsville was AJ, so who knows what he can do today.
I still think AJ Allmendinger would win Dover or something like that.
Oh yeah.
He typically runs decent at Dover. He should have won there like 5-6 years ago.
2010, I think.
Okay.
I think where he led a lot, but
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Brian Vickers actually has a couple of good runs at Martinsville. So
Throwback
that one race where he almost.
That one race we won't mention.
That was Vickernism. That was Vickernism.
Martinsville Vickernism.
That's like me off.
Well, Vickernism has happened on 2 different occasions. One in 2011 and one in 2014. Remember him and Casey Kane?
Oh yeah. Hello.
And 2006. Never forget Dega.
Oh my God.
Vickernism strikes everywhere.
Yep.
Oh man.
Yeah, I think Vickers has gone past
like that interview Vickers did after the 2011 race. He's like, people are going to talk about that. We took a torn-up race car and drove all the way to 7th before I was taken out by Matt Kenseth. Jimmy Spencer, is he kidding, Steve? He's basically saying, I got into 5 incidents, 1 race, finished 30th, and for that you should hire me? Give me a break.
That was great.
Hire.
And he did get hired or something.
Yeah.
He did get hired. So
and then blood clots happened.
Yeah.
So how about I think Charles mentioned Chase Elliott, Ryan Blaney made it into the top 12 for qualifying and will be starting in 10th and 12th place. Only one of them has prior Sprint Cup Series experience at Martinsville, and that of course is Chase Elliott. He ended up, I think, wrecking out, or he got involved in a stack-up, I remember that.
He raced in Martinsville last year in his part-time schedule, and he lost his entire front end or something.
Front end, yeah, they had to kind of put a whole new front on that car. So, what are you guys' thoughts? I mean, obviously, they're going to be the two that are really going to be battling for Rookie of the Year honors and everything this season. That's pretty much a given. Brian Scott, he's not going to be a factor.
Jeffrey Earnhardt is.
Chris Buescher's not going to be a factor. Jeffrey Earnhardt, yeah, right. Jeffrey Earnhart's not even in this race. Joey Gay's driving the 32.
April Fool's joke.
So what are you guys' thoughts here? I mean, Chase Elliott, obviously with the prior experience, Ryan Blaney going into what will be his first Sprint Cup start at Martinsville. How do you think these two are going to fare?
Hopefully they don't overheat the
I think
tires.
they'll be fine. I don't think they're going to get close to the win, although I'd like to be wrong, but they'll do okay.
Chase Darrell ran Auto Club last week and he almost won, so who knows what he can do.
They're both short track aces from free, pass from a Ford Cup, so they'll be fine.
Has Blaney ever run Martinsville? Did he run in a truck race?
Yes.
I think he did a truck
race.
Okay. All right, that's what I thought, but I wasn't sure. Because I was trying to think, did he have any prior experience at Martinsville?
I don't know why Xfinity doesn't go to Martinsville.
They used to.
I know. That'd be good at Martinsville.
Used to.
Well, the last Xfinity race at Martinsville had 21 cautions. I think that's why. And Darrell Waltrip was in the race.
Yeah, any cars like half of those. Oh man.
Yeah, what's wrong with
lights
21
there,
cautions?
Yeah.
He had some lights to Martinsville too, like in the EA games.
Hey, I've run online races where there've been more than 21 cautions. What's wrong with 21 cautions?
Yeah, did you not watch the NSCRA Daytona 500 online version? There was
Exactly.
31.
That had, I think it was 25 cautions.
No,
so.
it was 31.
And that was Daytona. That wasn't even Martinsville.
That was 31 cautions.
Was it 31?
Cautions
Oh,
out,
yeah,
cautions
the
out.
says so.
Oh shit, cautions out.
Here,
Oh,
let me
yeah,
find the
but
X. I'll get
before I
the
got
X.
the game.
I have the export, I think.
I do too. Hang on, I'm gonna look at two.
I swear it's 31.
And I was in half the
33
race.
I
is
thought it was
my
only
bet.
25, but
I'll say 33.
I was in half of them, just saying.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I never got to bring this up to you, Seth. But how did it take that long for Pollard to get his first strike in that race? Like we were like 20 laps to go, and he got a strike, even though he had like 5.
well, that's because he was gone for half the race, sitting on the pit road, and then someone slid into him and threw him up into the camera well.
I did touch that camera.
Oh.
That's
Oh. Gee, fucking gee.
Only Steven would find that particular place to park his car when cars would slide
No,
out of the
no,
truck.
no. In practice, remember in practice though how high I got up in the catch fence?
Yeah.
Very well.
Well,
And I was like a light fixture.
well, hey, I mean, I pulled an Austin Dillon, but nobody's uploaded on YouTube yet.
Wait, and I'm Dylan in that race?
Yes.
Yeah, it says 31 caution flags.
Okay. All right. I believe you. I mean,
I went off Zach Rogers' nose and
31 caution flags over a period of 66 laps.
I want to give big thanks to Charles.
And how many laps did we run?
150.
200? Or was it 150?
150.
Oh, man. All right,
I
so
only
anyway,
led 3 laps.
looks like we lost. Oh, Charles is back. There he is.
I'm back.
All right, you're back just in time because now we're going to show how genius we are with helping people with their fantasy lineups. We're going to try and help you guys out. Levi, what in the world are you showing?
Metal
band. Oh, he's showing a picture of him dying off the nose of Kyle Larson. Okay.
Oh, that's every
I
day.
believe I can fly.
So anyway, we're going to give our pick to win, the driver we think is going to be the #1 guy that's going to take the victory. We're going to give a driver that you should stay away from. It's not going to have good luck at Martinsville whatsoever. And then finally, we're going to give him a dark horse pick, someone that maybe you might not necessarily expect is going to be up there and could be a bit of a sleeper, either for a top 10, top 5, maybe a win, depending if strategy plays out or anything. So we're going to go from my left to right, maybe not the same for you guys. So we're going to start with Benjamin.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the driver you should pick to win the Martinsville race, always pick Denny Hamlin, no matter what. Yes, I understand he starts somewhere, I think 8th, but still, he has second most wins active in the league, in the series right now, behind Jimmy Johnson. The driver you should avoid, hands down. I don't care what anybody says. Danica Patrick should not be picked. I repeat, Danica Patrick should not be picked. As for the dark horse, at the long shot. It's been a while since this car driven full time in Martinsville. Ryan Blaney will be the dark horse for me. So, driver to pick is Denny Hamlin. Driver to avoid, Danica Patrick. And driver with the dark horse is Ryan Blaney.
All right, let's move on to Charles.
Okay, so the driver that I think is going to win Martinsville is the kind of track where A, you need to have a lot of experience, and B, it's definitely good to have a lot of success at Martinsville. The drivers that typically have a lot of success at Martinsville tend to be drivers that are up front and win more and more. Denny Hamlin is that driver. If you look at among active drivers that are in NASCAR right now, he has the best average finish, including his win 1 year ago. Overall, he has the second best average finish behind Jimmy Johnson. Has 5 wins there. He qualifies up front. and I think Hamlin is the driver to watch out for. And he even said it himself yesterday in interviews. Like now with Jeff Gordon out of the picture, he considers himself the threat to win as long as he does not beat himself. Pit road problems example. And the dark horse pick, there's quite a bit of drivers, especially with the starting lines, that I could be really good dark horses. I'm going to go with AJ Allmendinger. Martinsville is actually kind of a good track for him. I mean, a couple years ago, he finished second to Ryan Newman. I think it was 2012. And I remember last year, kind of from start to finish, he was running inside like top 5 to top 10, and in the race, he put him in a good position to get his first global win. So, since he starts towards the front, I think Allmendinger could be a good dark horse pick for a top 5, or heck, maybe even the win. Driver to stay away from. This one isn't hard, especially after what happened to him last fall. Great Biffle. Martinsville is a track that a great people tends to struggle on. For example, last year when he spun on his own like 4 times. So Greg Biffle is the driver to stay away from. Next person.
All right, going on to Johnny.
Before I say my picks, streak is still alive.
Yeah. Undertaker.
Except nobody got the win last week or 2 weeks ago for Auto Club. I don't think anybody picked Jimmy Johnson.
Alive, Seth. You know what I mean by that.
I know.
Well,
Hey, driver to win at Martinsville for Sunday. I am actually gonna say, I'm gonna go with the Denny Hamlin train this time, based on his performance there. Driver to stay away from, of course, Trashica.
Nice meme, bro. You're like the 10th different person to say that in like the last 10 minutes, I bet, all over the world.
Right? And my dark horse, I'm going to go with Matt DiBenedetto.
Oh, edgy
Wow.
meme.
All right, let's move on to Levi.
Driver to win, I say, would be Dennis Hamlin.
Ooh.
Because he is very consistent there at Martinsville. Driver to avoid, of course, Miss Danica Suckett.
Ouch. Original.
And dark
Y'all need
horse.
to come up with new insulting nicknames. Like, y'all gotta get more fucking. Because we need some
To
new
the
ones.
library.
Yeah, like, come on, guys.
Anyways, dark horse, Brian Vickers. And he is starting third, so.
Wow.
Oh, man.
As much as crap I may talk about
My number
Brian
2 dark
Vickers.
pick. You took my number 2 dark pick. You didn't take my number 1. Thank you.
I think there should be a specific dark horse rule to where you can only pick a dark horse driver if they qualify outside the top 20.
Yeah, right.
So it's actual
Well,
dark
hey,
horse.
it's my pick, so.
All right, Joey Case is my dark horse now. Okay.
Yes.
All right, on to Shane.
Sam Hornish Jr. is gonna win.
Holy, Tony Stewart's gonna win.
So
Larry Gunselman will win.
yes, no, Dave
Logan
Maynard.
Shepard.
Hey, I'll go with that pick.
All right, so my pick to win is it's gonna be like someone super edgy. It's gonna be Joey Logano. I can just see it because everyone was so happy about how Kansas took him out last year. I can feel this is gonna be redemption for him. Guy to watch out for in a negative fashion. I would probably say I could see some breaking down from everyone's favorite driver, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. I feel like this is a time for him to get angry, although maybe could also argue Austin Dillon, because he's been fun on Radioactive the last couple of weeks and the last couple of races.
Oh yeah.
I could see him trying to take someone out. Dark horse, I'm going to go with. That's a hard one. It's Martinsville. Anyone can win, but I do agree. I'm also going to go with Matt DiBenedetto for the dark horse.
Okay, Steven.
My turn. All right, so the winner is going to be Joey Logano. He's dominated the last 2 races. He got taken out by Annette in the spring. Yeah, all people get taken out by Michael Annette, and he got taken out by Kenseth in fall. So I pick him to win. Someone to stay away from is Dale Jr. It's done terrible at Martinsville He crashed.
He won in
Oh,
2014.
he won in 2014.
One race.
And he also almost won like 2011.
Okay.
Yeah.
One
But he had everything but the pace car there in 2000.
Steven,
Yes.
32 races, 1 win, average finish, 12th place. Just saying.
Well, sometimes he runs good there, sometimes he doesn't. I don't think this is gonna be one of those days. The dark horse, I have two dark horses. One, Kyle Busch, the dark horse. He's never won at Martinsville. And
Oh God!
I don't ever want to hear that name again.
May I please say it? Can I say it?
he's what?
In the words of Gilbert Godfrey, you fool!
He's never won in Martinsville. He's on a tear this season to win at every track he hasn't won at. So hopefully maybe he can dark horse win. And the final dark horse, I said David Reagan gets a top 10 in the BK car. He got a top 10 front row 2 years ago.
Wow.
Go back to junior. Junior fans called me. They told me said remove that pick ASAP.
Yes,
All the
fuck
junior.
Kyle Busch.
I'm gonna wait for the angry DMs when people watch this race.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right, so my pick, I'm gonna be going also with Joey Logano. He's obviously got the fastest car. He'll be starting on the pole. He was fastest in all 3 of the qualifying sessions, and I agree with Shane. He's definitely gonna be going for some redemption after getting taken out by Kenseth last year. I mean, keep in mind too, when he got taken out by Kenseth, he was about maybe 6, 7, 8 car lengths ahead of second place at the time, which showed he had a dominant car then. So he's really picked up how to get around Martinsville, and I think track position obviously being a key factor with him starting on the inside of the front row. We're going to see him leading in a lot of laps. The one guy he's obviously got to watch out for is Denny Hamlin, but I think that Logano showed last year that he had a much better car than Hamlin, and obviously in qualifying past couple of days, I think that he's shown also, again, he's got the better car than the 11 team. My driver to stay away from, I picked him at Las Vegas. I picked him at Auto Club. Both times, he let me down. This is not a track that he's good at, though, so I can very safely say Kyle Larson, stay away from him. He is not good at Martinsville at all. As a matter of fact, if I can find him here, his current stats at this track, he has made 4 starts, average finish of 29th place, 2 of those being DNFs. So, the 42 car is not going to be up there in the top 10. Watch him prove me wrong. And my dark horse pick is going to be a guy that always seems to be up there at the end, but he just hasn't really been in a position to win. I'm going to go with Ryan Newman. I think that it's finally time for a Richard Childress racing car to go to victory lane. You've got Paul Menard, Ryan Newman, both starting up inside the top 5. Newman's usually pretty good at this racetrack, and I remember a couple of years ago him being in that battle with Jimmy Johnson and Jeff Gordon. So, he knows how to get up to the front late, and he's pretty good at this track. So, I'm going to go with Ryan Newman as my dark horse.
Does that mean that Clint taking out RCR stable again? I mean, Hendrick stable?
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
Well then.
So also, everyone's made their picks now, I believe. Is that right, or did I miss
Yeah.
something?
Yep, we did.
All right, so I've got more news and shit. So, pardon my language. But so I got more stuff. That's been like some news that's been flowing around since the last 2 weeks. Shane's news roundup, I guess. I don't know. But so a couple things. It was announced that Ryan Ellis will be drawing for BK Racing in the number 93 for multiple races. They're not sure which ones, but Ryan Ellis, a Truck Series driver, will be drawing for BK.
Good
At some
35th
point.
place.
Shane,
Good 35th place run
first
car.
is at Richmond.
Well, he's gonna be
I
running.
think
He's gonna be
so.
running pretty good in 35th.
It's in the number 93. It's going to be the same car that Matt DiBenedetto drove in the 500, I believe, from what
Do we
I've
know
read.
where he's going to be driving at?
No.
The races are Richmond, Indy, and Texas in this fall.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Richmond, the 93 might not do so bad at.
The 93 also run at Talladega with Michael Walter, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Warren made
yeah.
that Larry Gunsman joke. Is he gonna break Jerry Franchitti's leg again?
So that'd be interesting for Ellis. The guy hasn't even had a good. I don't think that guy has had one good car ever in his entire career so
I mean,
far.
he did finish
No.
top 20 in a short track car with Rick Ware last year, so I give him credit.
So yeah, there's that. And yeah, we covered the Cobb Busch is already driving a couple truck races this year, Martinsville, I'd imagine.
Yeah, he's never
I
won there
imagine
before.
one of the plate tracks, but you never know.
No. His wife said he can't run any more plate tracks.
There's also about, I think, 4 female drivers attempting the truck Martinsville race today.
They're all going to DNQ.
I know Natalie Decker's one of them. There's a couple others I can't remember.
Decker.
Yeah, they're running for Jennifer Jo Cobb's team Harmon and Make Motorsports using NTS points.
Yeah, I can't remember their names. I have to look on JC
Paige,
for that.
Natalie, and Paige, Natalie, and something else. Claire Decker.
Oh, yeah,
Decker.
that's the last one.
Yeah.
And all of them were below 33rd. All 3 of them below 33rd in the practice chart yesterday, so don't expect them to make the race.
Yeah. I mean, Martinsville isn't really that much of an equipment thing, but
Yeah, Claire Decker, Natalie Decker. Oh, the Decker sisters.
yeah,
What-
I believe so.
No.
No, triple decker.
Triple decker.
Double Decker.
What?
See?
Nice meme. Nice meme.
Well, J freaking G.
Yeah,
So-
practice 1, they were the 2 slowest cars in the field.
Yep. The 14's listed as
Page
NTS
deck. Oh,
Motorsports.
triple deck. Yep, you're right.
The 14's listed as NTS Motorsports, but a second Make Motorsports car, and the one's a Rick Ware entry. That's why.
Wow. I was just looking here too. There's a possibility with the fact that all 4 of the Joe Gibbs racing cars are filled up for next year. Eric Jones might be in a second team for Furniture Row Racing.
Yeah, the 87.
That's
He's
been
still
rumored for like a year and a half now.
he's still supposed to be running. What number do you think this guy's gonna run?
Well, no,
Oh,
I knew that Furniture Row was thinking about going to a second team, but I didn't know that they had Eric Jones in mind.
What do you think number
This
he's
has
gonna
been
run?
Probably 87, I would think.
I mean,
87
I had to buy that number from Neiman Ticket.
Furniture Row number.
I mean, like this year. What number do you think he's gonna run this year? Because I know he's supposed to still run some races.
81.
81.
Yeah.
02, 54, maybe 80.
I almost forgot about the 54.
Yeah, the 54 hasn't ran the Cup Series since 2003. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when's the last time they ran that number in
2003 Homestone with Tom. Tom and I actually finished 11th in that last race, so he did pretty well.
I wonder if they would field an 02 car.
The 02 hasn't ran since good old Brandon Ash ran it in 2010.
Okay, another thing, Don Hart Jr. announced that he's donating his brain to concussion research when he passes away. I'm not sure if that's relevant at all to anybody.
I mean, he's had a lot of concussions in his career, so I mean, it'd be good to see.
Yeah.
I mean, well,
yeah, so it's a couple things.
I mean, Dover in 2002, I can remember that was his first concussion, I think.
I mean, I can tell you that I'm an organ donor if I ever die, so
I'd probably be the same as well.
I got it on my driver's license.
I don't know. I think
yeah.
having a NASCAR driver's brain being donated will probably be a good thing because I don't think it's ever been done before or it's rarely been done. So it will, I think, help us learn more about concussions in our stuff.
The only thing is they got to wait about 40 to 50 years to be able to do it.
I also have 2 more things. Wood Brothers Racing, this is the first time they're going to be racing in Martinsville in 5 years.
Wow.
And this is their home track, technically. So
Yeah.
Brian Blaney will be interesting there.
Oh, really? This is their home track?
Yeah.
Because they're
Martinsville.
based in
Nice.
Virginia.
They just never raced here for some. They haven't raced here much in the last couple of years. No one knows why. Also, probably the semi.
I'll bet I know
big
why.
news.
I'll bet probably because of Martinsville, with its history, they didn't want to, with their limited amount of race cars, they didn't want to get them torn up.
That's that's probably true. Also, Derek White. I'm sure everyone heard about the tobacco thing.
Oh yeah.
Gotta love it. Gotta love
Rip.
good old Carl Long's team.
I know. It's tobacco smuggling operation.
Let's
Good
smuggle some drugs.
Just drugs. You can't even. Yeah. Why tobacco? Why not do something people like marijuana? If you're gonna smuggle something, at least smuggle something. That's not the worst thing.
Wonder if when he gets out, he and Jeremy Mayfield will get together and
Oh
run their
my
own
God.
drug.
Form a modified team.
Oh my!
We're gonna form a modified team.
Uh,
That was good.
uh,
That would be
Motorsports.
Too soon?
this just came to my head. Trevor Bayne makes his 100th Cup Series start tomorrow.
Career. Gets one
No, you
win.
could,
He's
no,
a
you,
tough
they
driver
could they
now.
could start their own team because you got Derek White and you got Jeremy Mayfield. They could be White Stuff Methfield Motorsports.
Yes!
Oh yeah,
JG!
white power. White
White
power
power.
motorsportsman.
Oh,
God.
Motorsports.
Front
Oh,
front
man.
motorsportsman.
Somebody create that team.
Oh man.
But Jeremy Mayfield actually still runs the Como Modifieds.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
heard he was still running something.
Yeah, he races modifieds now.
Yeah,
That's all he
NASCAR
does.
screwed him.
Yeah.
No, he screwed
To
himself.
be fair, I mean, when you claim that you weren't doing meth for like 5 years, and then police come to your house and they find meth, I mean, you kind of lose, any excuse at that point. Also,
No
Cole Custer will be running Xfinity races for Junior Motorsports starting at Richmond this year.
Oh man, hopefully they don't push him like Boston. They did Boston Reed and that other guy.
He'll be racing the 5 and the 88 5 race
Anybody?
starting at Richmond.
Anybody here remember Blake Fees and Boston Reed?
Yep.
God.
I miss freaking Drew Herring.
Oh, Drew
Oh,
Herring
I
got
do too.
screwed.
That guy, I heard he's their test driver.
Yeah.
The KBM JGR's official test driver.
Yep, he is. He also qualifies some guys in the other state.
Also, Casey Kane won some kind of sprint car race. At least he'll win something this year.
Yeah.
So,
Honestly,
Wow.
I see Kane out of the 5 at the end of the year. To be honest.
no, he's signed through 2017.
Well, Rubin was signed for 3 years with MWR, but look what happened.
Yeah, but Hendrick doesn't really cut a contract short.
What the heck?
Yeah, but
Doing okay.
So I think
Levi just died.
Clint Boyer has a monitor on his car waiting for 2017, I guess.
When the metal's too strong.
Hey, while Levi's passed out on the bed, let's talk about how great Kyle Busch is.
Oh, yeah. Dude, Kyle Busch is the greatest of all time, no question.
I know.
I'll give you some stats.
Kyle Busch is an ass.
Alright,
Kyle Busch is. Levi loves
Alright.
Kyle Busch.
Alright, I'll give you
Levi, I was
Kyle
in a Skype
Busch.
call with him one time when Kyle Busch was going to win the Indianapolis race, and Levi was freaking out. He was super happy.
Well, hold on, I'll give you some stats. Kyle has won at almost every track in all 3 series. I think Martinsville, Watkins Glen, and 4 in the Cup. I mean, he's won 157 races. I mean, how many people can say they've won 157 races?
He'll likely close in on. Like I know all Richard Petty's 200 wins came to the Cup Series, but he will likely close in on 200 wins.
So let me think. I mean, let me ask you this:
Levi streaking or
do you
something?
think
I
Kyle,
think he is.
do you think Richard Petty would have won 200 races if it was the modern era right now?
No.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
no.
This is the modern era.
Not 200.
1992 is an accurate representation of how he would do it in the modern era.
Yeah, exactly. Kyle's running in the modern era. It's not like it's easy to win races these days.
Yeah. And developmental's the strongest it's ever been, arguably.
Oh, yeah.
I could definitely see Kyle Busch too. Also, pulling off what Gordon wasn't able to, because when they put Kentucky in the schedule and Gordon wasn't able to win at that track, I think you're going to see Kyle Busch be able to get a win at every track.
Well, yeah. The guy who's the closest, because Kansas is the only guy to ever win at Rockingham and Kentucky.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about active tracks.
Oh yeah. Kansas has like.
Rockingham wouldn't be on the list anymore since they don't go there anymore.
Yeah. Well, what I mean is Kansas has won at every single track besides 5, I think.
Yeah.
He's never won at the road courses, Martinsville and Atlanta, and I think he's won it not Indy also. And Kyle, the track Kyle still has to
Someone
win
check
at
on
is
him.
Martinsville.
Yeah, someone. I think Levi has gotten in with Derek White and Jeremy Methfield.
Wow.
Gone to his head. They're best friends.
Hey guys, update of the practice going on. Top 10, Casey Kane, Ryan Newman, Truex Jr., Brian Vickers, Paul Menard, Junebug, Casey Mears, 7th. Matt Kenseth, 8th, Denny Hamlin, 9th. And guess who's 10th?
John Cena.
Joey Gase.
Nah, Clint Boyer, 10th.
Oh, that's a shock.
Yeah,
That is.
that team kind of
Clint Boyer, 10th. Top 15 is 11th, Joey Logano, Ryan Blaney's 12th, Jimmy Johnson's 13th. Like I mentioned that day for Levi's sake, 14th.
Wow.
Kyle Larson's 15th.
This is actually one of Boyer's better race checks. He has his average finish is 13.65, which ranks 4th.
That reminds me, Jimmy Johnson is trying to convince Lowe's Racing to bring back yellow numbers for his car. Like he's been constantly tweeting at him, trying to get them to change the paint scheme to yellow numbers, which I wouldn't complain.
Yeah,
I don't honestly remember seeing Clint Boyer up at the front at Martinsville when he drove for MWR. I remember when he drove the 33 and the 07 for RCR. He was actually up there, but I don't really remember. Was he actually competitive when he drove for Michael Waltrip Racing?
He finished 2nd in 2013 race.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I didn't remember that.
Also, for baseball fans, Brandon Jones is being sponsored by the Texas Rangers. At
Yeah, I
Texas.
saw that. That scheme is awesome.
Just kidding.
So,
We all on a roll.
Hey,
Yeah, Levi
the
clearly.
mating season.
I think Levi had way too many 5-hour energies this morning.
I think it's mating season over there.
That's the garage area.
There's rumors that the Chevy SS is going to be replaced next year for the Gen 6 cars.
Car, though.
What are they gonna replace it to? A Cruise?
No one knows.
Yeah,
Everyone else.
Now, this is a car I wouldn't mind shipping.
the Malibu.
Camaro.
I want the Malibu
Camaro
of
and
Gen 6.
Brick Up? Oh yeah.
The Malibu.
No, Corvette.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
The Malibu is more rounded. Malibu's more rounded, so that's gonna work. Now the Impala, on the other hand.
So back to the Kyle Busch point. The only track has won is Kansas, Charlotte, Martinsville, and Pocono.
and this is Cup Series.
Wait, whoa, hold on. Didn't Kyle Busch win an All-Star race?
No, he's never won the All-Star race.
Oh, I thought he won an All-Star race. Okay, never mind.
Kyle's never won.
Levi's fighting people.
What is it in the Xfinity Watkins going in the new Pocono and Martinsville and Las Vegas in the trucks?
Okay.
Speaking
So
of
wait,
Pocono,
Kansas, Charlotte, what were the other ones?
Kansas, Charlotte, Pocono, and Martinsville.
Oh, he'll win at those tracks before his career's over.
You're not gonna win Kansas. Have the Kansas shape up though.
Harvick and Kansas are pretty close, but Harvick will never have a perfect record because he never won at Rockingham.
Oh, yeah.
Levi fighting people.
Ladies and gentlemen, Levi is
He's
killing
fighting
Kyle
his inner demons, I think, or something.
He's fighting his inner Kyle Busch fan.
Okay, he just hit his camera. Wow.
Ooh, he's punching the lap.
Knocked out.
Punching the computer now.
ding, ding, ding.
We're looking at a black cord.
Also. Okay. And yesterday was the 20th year anniversary of Alan Kulwicki's unfortunate passing.
Yep.
Was it really?
Yeah, it was 23-year anniversary yesterday.
The last
Wow.
great single car team in the Cup Series.
Hey! Whoa,
Correct.
whoa! I'd put a word in
Get
for
that
the 13
truck
team.
up!
What?
I'd put a word in for that 13 Germain team. Come on.
Well, the 13 Germain team with the championship.
They will.
Yeah.
Just a
No,
matter of time.
They couldn't even do it with Max Pappas.
Hey, stay a NASCAR fan till 2020. You'll see.
Yeah, but Max Pappas is kind of bad on ovals.
Yeah, he was. They got like 4 straight last place finishes.
Yeah.
Look where Casey Mears is now.
I was actually looking at J-Ski, and I don't normally pay attention to who they've got driving the pace car and everything. So it's like, okay, why do I even care? But I was surprised. I looked this one time to see who was driving the pace car, and what was the person's name? Something Hart. And I'm like, okay,
Joan Hart?
Melissa Joan Hart, and I'm like, okay, what's so important about this? I actually found out they're doing a God's Not Dead 2. I'm really stoked about that.
Okay, Triple H.
I love the first one.
Yeah, like, and I'm looking at Kansas's tracks. Kansas has one of the road courses: Martinsville, Indianapolis, and Atlanta. And then if he wins at all of them, it'd be perfect.
There's also apparently rumors of rain coming down. I guess there's also word that rain may be coming down during the truck race. Whether or not that's
I saw a
happen or not.
picture posted on Twitter a couple of hours ago from Stewart Haas Racing. It is overcast.
Well, if it rains, think about this. If it rains in the truck series and qualifying is rained out, Kyle Busch and Kyle Larson missed the race.
Choke slam!
Where? Did anyone watch NXT TakeOver?
I heard some random new guy.
I heard that the tag team championships swapped.
I heard some random ass guy beat Sami Zayn.
Nakamura beat Sami Zayn.
Yeah,
Random ass guy. Stop.
I heard the main event. The main event of WrestleMania is going to be Shane versus The Undertaker.
It is, yeah, it's been confirmed.
I wonder how Roman Reigns feels about that.
I highly doubt that he cares.
It's fighting Triple H anyway.
It's honestly a smart move because obviously Reigns is going to win, and they don't want to end WrestleMania with like a chorus of boos. So why not put the other main event as the last one?
Well, I mean, look at last year. I mean, they could clearly tell that people were going to be upset if Roman Reigns ended up beating Brock Lesnar, and so they had to throw Seth Rollins into there to kind of make the fans happy. If it happened again this year with Reigns winning the title, they're going to riot again.
Hey, Roman Reigns the new John Cena.
I don't think John Cena was this bad.
I think the biggest problem, the biggest thing that they did was they pushed him so hard as a relative to The Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they had
Big mistake that they made, because if they hadn't done that, if they'd left that out of it, the likelihood is that they more than likely would have been okay with pushing him. The fans would have been all right with it, but I don't know.
I mean,
They cannot talk longer than 30 seconds.
I mean, half the roster's injured anyways. I really hope that
Let Roman be a badass and fans will love him.
I heard there's gonna be a roster split, like the SmackDown Raw are coming back.
Like seriously,
That's
you
what
know
they
what
said,
Reigns? Either turn him heel or just never let him touch the microphone. Just let him destroy everything.
Exactly.
Don't let him talk ever.
It worked.
Seriously.
It worked for Kane back in the Attitude Era.
People would not dislike him if he just wouldn't talk and just let him destroy things.
Say something stupid, Paul.
Yeah, it's like prunes.
That's the greatest.
Well, his promos are all predictable. He says the same thing every time.
Believe that.
At least when Cena does it, at least he tries to be original.
I know.
Like Cena's U.S. Open promos were all the same, but at least like he could at least get a crowd fired up for it.
Yeah, I mean, and to your point, Steven, with them splitting, the big problem right now is so many of their roster are out with injuries, so they don't have enough people to be able to split them yet. I don't think.
Yeah, and the Divas.
Okay, out of nowhere.
There's like 12.
How are you gonna say that, Levi?
There's like 12. There's only like 12 divas on the Diva division too. Just
I know.
Think about that. I mean, literally, there's like the same divas every week.
Yeah, that triple threat Divas match I think is gonna be pretty good if they give him more than 20 minutes.
Like who really?
Yeah, exactly.
Who really cares about the
Restrict them to death.
Wait, who really cares about the Total Divas tag team big match? It's gonna be a big shit
Not
storm.
me.
Not me at all. It's gonna be a big shitstorm.
It is.
It's just gonna be clusterfuck.
Yeah.
I mean, good lord, you got Eva Marie, you've got Lana. What? You're not gonna see anything out of them.
Well, unless something.
It's gonna be lame. I heard Lana's
really
training
and
become
I
a
love
wrestler
how
now.
they always manage to have two Divas matches every Monday night on Raw. It's like, why bother? Just have one.
They have two Divas matches with only 12 Divas on the roster.
Apparently, like Lana's actually like being trained to become a wrestler or something along those lines. So.
Yeah, she'll probably kill somebody.
And apparently Renee Young is possibly interested in training to become one.
They don't.
Yeah.
They have like
the titty match with her boyfriend Dean Ambrose.
Wait,
Yeah.
they don't even have enough.
Lesnar match is gonna be crazy.
Oh my God!
I'm hyped for it.
They don't even have they have to get the ring announcer the rest, so they're running out of divas.
Are they actually going to make WrestleMania TV 14?
I heard it's expected to go to like 11:30. So.
Well, I was gonna say I'm hoping that they're gonna put it at least to TV 14 because to have Barbie and a chainsaw and all that involved, you're gonna have to have some kind of bleeding at some point, and hopefully if they have just the PG rating, you're not gonna see much with that. And so it's like, what's the point of bringing those weapons into play?
Well, I think Ambrose is gonna win anyways. They've already booked him. I mean, not booked him, but it already looks like he's gonna win.
Levi passed out.
Levi passed out, and I think Shane's gonna win. I really hope Shane wins.
I do win all the time. Actually,
Yeah.
no, I don't.
Well, I hope he wins because I hate honestly the Authority.
I hope I
Alliance
win
is
too.
terrible. The Authority is just getting boring.
Come on, Shane, you got to be the one behind the 2 and 21 and 2.
I don't even know how Shane's gonna wrestle. He could barely stand after putting the Undertaker to a table.
I'm right
Yeah,
here.
I know. I'm still here. No, Shane. What you should do is you should after WrestleMania, whether Shane wins or loses, you should put out a promo of "Here Comes the Money" and just say "I'm still here."
Dude, if McMahon wins, I'm going on Facebook. I'm just gonna freaking yell in all caps, "I beat the Undertaker."
I mean, honestly, the Authority line is just getting too boring. It's killing the wrestling business.
Yeah, the Shane Taker match.
Here's what I'm
actually
thinking.
interested.
If you do have Shane McMahon win, is that the lead up to the split? Having Triple H and Stephanie in charge of SmackDown, Shane in charge of Raw. You could have the brand split then.
I didn't think of that. That's a really good idea, actually. I never thought about that.
Because it'd be kind of like shades of Eric Bischoff versus Stephanie McMahon, Bischoff versus Paul Heyman, that kind of a thing. 2 different general managers for 2 different brands.
Hey Seth, you want to go to the right for the WWE personnel?
Yeah, I'll put that bee in their bonnet.
I want to be the Raw general manager.
Now to get rid of those pesky memories. Ugh.
Just letting you know, people, he hit himself in the head with a shoebox. That's kind of lame.
I know, he thinks he's the Sandman, but he's
Yeah.
Levi, chill.
Levi, that's the last time we allow you to have a 5-hour energy before a stream.
Yeah,
Alright, so anyway, I promise that for this, since this is 5-year anniversary of NNSCRA live stream as well, since Matt Rod's not here, I'm going to do something, so I'll be right back. Don't go away. You guys can do whatever random stuff you want while I'm going.
What's he gonna do? Is he gonna snort the Bible? I hope he snorts the Bible. Puts the Bible on the table and just snorts it.
Oh God.
I feel like I'm dead right now.
He puts Fun Dip on the Bible and he snorts off of it. Oh man, I'm terrible.
So yeah, let's make our picks who's gonna win the Speed Trucks Championships today. No, I'm kidding.
Oh yeah, it's already over.
Yeah, it's already clinched. Freaking Schwallenberg.
Well, no one showed up every week. Only Schwallenberg did. Lyndon.
I showed up every week, but I didn't want to run the other race at Martinsville
least
because
there's
of all
like
lag issues.
And there's like a 4-car Dirt Warriors Championship race today. So that'll be interesting.
But yeah, I'm not gonna complain though.
Who else?
I accomplished one thing that I wanted to do.
Top rope! Elbow drop! Oh.
Who else is wrestling at WrestleMania? I mean, the League of Nations and the New Day. That match is gonna suck.
I don't think that's gonna be terrible. Although I can't wait for the New Day's entrance. I heard there's a lot of rumors that it's gonna be pretty nuts.
It's gonna be
There was
booty.
apparently New Day wanted to do an entrance where they're riding around on unicorns in the air.
Oh, well, they don't want to have another freaking Owen Hart incident.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's what people are scared of.
This is a premium, so forward traction is ultimately what wins these races.
Billy rocks! Billy rocks!
I
Oh my
gonna agree with
God.
that. New Day's like the best thing about Raw.
I mean, the Usos versus the Dudleys. We already know the Dudleys are gonna beat them.
Get our pole position for today's. That's coming a little bit this afternoon, but first we've got to set at the field, 32 from Martinsville. You know what? It's going to be pretty easy. Tony, you grab a 2-8.
Dude, stay rocks. Dude, stay rocks.
Alright, I'm back. By the way, Carson, I don't know if you realize that your mic is muted, so.
Yeah, so who else is wrestling?
Alright.
He knows.
Okay, so, as people know, during the last live streams, we had Matt Rod, and he would always snort Fun Dip. Well, I don't have Fun Dip, so I'm not going to be snorting Fun Dip, but...
I'm not snorting Fun Dip.
So that way somebody suffers on an NSRE live stream, which seems to be the theme. I have a full
Kool-Aid package.
spoon of black pepper. So
Black pepper.
Oh no!
black pepper.
Duh.
Well,
Oh man.
Rest in peace, Seth.
Drum roll, please.
wait,
Wait,
wait, give us your address so we can call the police if you pass out. Quickly send the address.
Oh man.
All right, so
Just
what do you
dial
guys?
911. Tell them to find someone that's passed out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
get
I'm
what-
it.
already been passed out from entertaining the folks out there.
Do we have
yeah.
any basketball fans over here?
Ew. No.
Oh, you ass,
Oh,
Pollard.
I don't watch
Anybody,
basketball.
anybody watch the Celtics game last night?
Oh, I did.
That was
No,
I heard about it. I heard the Warriors got beat.
by only 2 points.
That's one of the
This
hugest
is
upsets. of the
how
season.
the fans feel.
Wait,
and-
Levi, are you doing it too?
Yep.
Oh Lord.
Oh my
Two people
god.
are
Okay.
dying.
All right.
You people are good
Anybody
fans,
else want
right?
to join?
Order.
Aw.
Snorted it.
That was like the pile.
All right.
Oh my God!
Alright, I'm going for it.
And then 3.
Three,
He ate it.
I
two,
tasted it in my
He didn't even
mouth.
snort it, he ate it.
Yeah, you dummy.
I thought you were snorting it.
It burns.
Chris.
Ah!
It wouldn't be a live.
Swallow it.
It wouldn't be a live
Oh
stream
my
without a
God.
stream.
It's like chew. Tobacco chew.
Oh my God!
Once again,
What is
Levi.
wrong with me?
A lot of things. Rip.
Yeah,
Oh my
anybody.
goodness. I actually got it down. Oh. Mm.
This
I
isn't
think
your.
my whole face is on fire. Oh my god. Oh.
This is your everyday stupid. This is ordinary stupid.
Oh.
Good point. Everybody got that?
Here we got what?
None. Movie references.
Oh man.
It goes right to your brain. Your brain.
I don't have a brain anymore. I don't have a tongue.
What the hell
Oh.
did you even eat?
I ate the whole tablespoon of pepper.
Oh God!
Wrist and pepperoni.
I snorted it. That's way worse.
Yeah, I know. At least Levi snorted it. You just ate it.
I swear, my whole mouth fills up with saliva in like 2 seconds.
Nice.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Weak. Just kidding.
Ah, I can't believe I'm actually able to still talk. Got it all through my teeth.
Mike.
Whew. Okay.
At
Mouth's
least
still on
one.
fire.
At least one good thing. It helped get rid of a lot of stuff that was up in my nose out.
Nice.
So I guess.
Thanks
it
for that info.
And Duncan's going crazy.
Duncan,
Duncan, you want to be in on the stream?
William
Where you going?
Duncan. Oh, I didn't know William
Duncan.
Duncan was your pet, Levi.
No, it's Seth. You goof.
Duncan's really excited. He's gonna have a sister soon. Yay.
William Duncan has a sister as well.
A sister. Wait, isn't he like 18?
Duncan?
Duncan?
No.
He's like
He's just barely 1 year old.
Oh, wait, which Duncan are we talking about?
No, not William Duncan.
Dog.
Yeah, the dog was named after William Duncan, obviously.
Yeah.
And it's you should have NNSCRA like vote.
Hey, you know what,
choose the name
guys?
of the new
You
dog.
know what, guys? Since I'm an idiot, I'm gonna do it again.
No.
Please give us your address before you do it.
I have Levi's address, so it's all
Okay, yeah. So get that 911 dialed and ready, like the 619.
619, yeah.
Hit 911, not 919.
Y'all are retarded.
Please,
For the views.
We got to help Levi.
It's for entertainment.
That's
We're
what
entertaining the one viewer of this live stream.
The one viewer. What time is truck call time?
I don't know.
I feel better now.
Am I breathing smoke?
No, there's smoke coming out of your ears.
Oh, I don't know how you can see that when I've got these new headphone sets. By the
No,
way,
go
$2. $2 these headphone sets I got. They were $10 and I got them 75% off.
Nice.
They claim that there's a built-in microphone, but I haven't tested it yet and I can't find it. So
Yeah, so, So 5 years, man, this has been going on for a long time.
I know.
yeah, 5 years. I actually looked back. I was gonna try and find out what time I uploaded the first video 5 years ago, and for some reason, I don't know why, YouTube, if you're watching this, please fix this, because apparently there is not an option in your video manager to be able to see your oldest videos to newest. It only goes from newest to oldest. And so I tried going all the way back through 3,100 plus videos to try and find the first video, and I think it was to like page 50 something, and all of a sudden it said there was some kind of an error, and it put me all the way back to page 1 again. And I'm like, screw this, I'm not going to go back through and try and look again.
Yeah,
So I have
been a
no
problem
idea
with
what the
YouTube
exact
lately.
time was that the first video was uploaded, but... Oh, and by the way, speaking of uploaded videos, I posted something last night on the NSRA versus NRSL main event, possibly not getting up today. For some reason, on this computer that I'm hosting the stream on, it would not let me upload videos. So I actually had to use a small backup laptop that I had to upload videos. Well, 3 times yesterday I tried uploading the video, and it kept getting stuck at 0%, and it would not go. And so, hold on, I got a phone call. Okay, not answering that. I ended up deleting it, and I thought, well, let me try through Mozilla Firefox on this computer, because I haven't tried that yet. And it started uploading, and believe it or not, it was supposed to go up at noon today, and it's going to be up somewhere around 12:30. So it's going to be almost on time. It will be up today, and it'll just be about a half hour late. So, yay!
People logic.
Yay!
When are you going to actually learn to play that thing so you and I can do like a duet video?
Ew.
I don't know. I want to get a drum set. I'm better at drums than guitar.
Carson unmuted his mic.
For once.
Carson! I don't know who you were, but Carson. Kidding.
Let's see. There
Carson
are
Stone.
86 minutes left for the video to upload. So, yeah, it'll be around between
Carson
12:30 and 1
Stone.
o'clock that the video will be made public. Let me see if I want to just test this. Hang on. I'm going to unplug this microphone and see if you guys can hear me with the internal mic that's in my headset.
Yeah.
NXT Takeover Dallas. Yeah, that was pretty good. Every match was longer than 10 minutes.
Though they skipped Apollo Crews and Elias Sampson.
Yeah, it was a small pay-per-view, like 5 matches. I was surprised.
Hey, apparently that internal mic doesn't work. Yay.
Tag team match was alright. I kind of skimmed through it because I watched it afterwards. Because tag team wrestling's not really my thing.
watch any of it because, you know.
I think Levi's the only one who actually watched it.
Yeah.
Hello.
Aries versus Corbin was kind of disappointing.
I heard a Carson voice.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yep.
Nakamura Sami Zayn was pretty good.
Okay.
The women's title match was kind of anticlimactic.
Yeah, what was it? Asuka versus Bailey?
Bailey, yeah. It was a pretty good match, but it was kind of anticlimactic.
Really, the best match was Joe Balor.
Yeah.
That
I
match
like
was
Nakamura and Zayn.
that match was awesome too.
I like Nakamura from what I've seen so far. His theme is amazing.
His entrance is pretty cool.
Yeah, they've already uploaded his music on YouTube.
Yeah, just about anybody that has a intro of any kind, usually their thing is on YouTube. Their theme. Oh.
Bah!
Levi, are you okay?
No, he's not.
I don't think he's okay. I don't think Levi's ever been
Levi
okay.
muted me, I don't know why.
I don't know why either. Levi, why did you mute Carson?
Because there was a lot of background noise.
Shame.
There was a lot of background. There was a lot of background noise a little bit ago, and it was really loud.
Alright, let's see if this even works. Does it work again or not?
Day rocks.
Come on! Yay!
Oh God, here we go. Now, you know what that means.
It's an anniversary!
I've been in NASCAR since I think
The
20.
birthday cake, we're 1 year old.
How you do that?
Google effects. If you go over on the left side of the screen, there's a. It's like a yellow box with a magic wand. But you gotta have a face cam for it to pick it up. Take up birthday cake. Ugh. I could do a throwback to Mr. Sean Henley.
Oh God.
Yeah, he's back now.
Yeah.
Kind of.
There we go. The Sean Henley face.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it was always the pirate
So
hat, the sunglasses, and the beard.
I think I've been in NSCRA since like I think October 2012.
Well, believe it or not, most people may not know this, but Shane was actually, I think, one of the first subscribers I had when I even started on YouTube back on the Batcave Club channel. So, I think you are the longest running subscriber that I've had.
Yeah, where's my money?
I didn't know that I had to pay.
Yeah, where's my championship? I don't get a championship.
Yeah, right. Where can
I don't get a championship.
Hey, you won that 31 caution-filled race.
And I also won the offline Daytona 500 for y'all, so I'm like the only one who's done both. So I mean, TBC and NBCCA Bet Series. What happened to that?
Right.
I never got anywhere.
I didn't even bother to continue with that.
You didn't even start it.
I know. I did sign-ups, but that was it.
What did that even stood for?
The
So even he can't remember.
NASCAR Nellis did Batcave Club Cup Series? I don't know.
Something. National Bat Cave Club channel, I guess. I don't know.
I don't get why the effects aren't working for me.
I don't
They're not
know.
working for me either.
I'm Levi McIntyre. I don't have a clue what's going on.
Well, I remember 2010. I was searching. Well, late 2010. I was searching for like stop motion series to sign up for, and you were one of the ones that popped up, and I looked it up. So I signed up for it. I think for the 29, if I remember correctly.
Yes, it was. Yep.
And then you all of a sudden stopped uploading, and then I forgot for the longest time. And eventually I went back to that channel, and then I saw that one of the recommended channels was NSCRA. I'm like, oh, I'll look at this, and then I was watching the video, and all of a sudden, the voice was like irritating me because it sounded familiar because it's been so fucking long. I was like, I gotta figure this shit out. So I looked around, and yeah, I figured it out. That was you, so I signed up. Oh, I signed up on that. I think one of those streams.
Yeah, I think that you and Galligan are the two longest that I've had, because I think you were the only two that transferred over from Batcave Club channel to NNSCRA. There was also another guy.
That's what he's doing now.
Yeah, there was also another guy that was the 48. His name was Dinotech Jim, and he doesn't follow NSCRA anymore, but I actually raced with him on Saturdays, so.
And then, I mean, yeah, I couldn't believe it. I was pretty surprised. And you know what was pretty good about that? I found it. The day that I found channel was one of the first days that I lived in Germany when we moved here.
Wow.
Yeah, the day, like, I've been in Germany since October 2012. September 2012, actually. So, yeah, the entire time I've been in Germany, it's been the longest, the amount of time I've been in Israel as well. Coming up on, I think, 4 years. Long time. Long time. I was like 12, I think, when I found the Batcave Club channel. Now I'm 18 in about 2 weeks.
Wow.
Jesus. Long road.
I can't remember. Yeah, I think it was 2011 when I found Seth's first channel. I can't remember. Yeah, it was 2011.
If I could ever find the time, I might go back to
I was able,
but I just can't find the time to do it.
Yeah, I think it was 2011 when I first found Seth's Batcave Club channel, and then late 2011, early 2012, I found Seth's NNSCRA channel and subscribed to both of them.
Are you having fun, Levi?
It's the only thing I could do because the effects aren't working.
Well, why are you drawing on me?
I'm not drawing on you. I'm trying to draw on myself.
But I think the craziest thing that I just realized, August 23rd of this year will be, I think...
Why does Carson look like Sean Galligan? He looks exactly like Sean Galligan.
Levi! What the heck?
I'm not trying to draw on me. It ain't working.
You can't draw on you. You gotta draw on somebody else, I think. I don't know. You gotta click on your own face.
Yeah, I pity the fool on you, Levi, if you try to draw on my picture.
You didn't give me a mustache with handlebars. Shame.
Hold on, wait.
How dare you erase it all?
I didn't erase it.
It didn't. It looked like it disappeared.
Hold on. I got something special here.
I've been on YouTube for
Let me move this.
It'll be 7 years on August 23rd that I've been on YouTube.
7 years? Wow.
And July 5th, it'll be 8 years for me.
I don't remember when mine was.
I didn't even see what it said. It was all bad quality.
It says something about Mr. Krabs, I think.
Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs?
Levi, you're terrible, lol.
My phone actually turned green on me. Oh, yeah. Duh.
What the?
Hey, this is a family show.
It's a family show.
But we're all use it for family, so yeah.
Time to draw my face.
Yeah, oh, Seth left. Yeah, like I don't know how I got to History Hall of Fame. I didn't do shit. Real talk though, like the History Hall of Fame voting, the recent one, I was surprised I got in.
I should have won.
I haven't done anything significant in the offensive category at all.
Next year,
Is that you, Levi?
Next year, I better get it.
Mr. Krabs.
Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs?
If me and Charles don't
Seth's
get it
gonna
next year, I'm
come
gonna
back
cry.
and be like, "What the heck is happening?"
What the flip is that?
Hey, I've done everything in it. Well, I haven't done everything, but I've done almost everything.
To be honest, I'm trying to think. My first offline league that I was in was back on the days of my best friend's YouTube channel before he shut it down.
God, I can remember Penguin Gamer. Throw back to him.
Penguin Gamer.
That's too dark.
I remember Wesley Rock. Oh,
Here comes the money. Here comes the money. Here comes the money. Money,
accurate.
money.
My offline series has been okay so far this season. It's taken a while, but it's been alright.
I mean,
Let's just wait for Seth to come back and see what abomination we just pulled.
I have a feeling though that like 90% of NSCRAs, like people would hate my series so much. Because it's kind of more of a realistic type of thing to where it's not even ranks between everybody. Like some cars are obviously better than some others.
Yeah,
but it's supposed to
if
be
you look
like
at the
a real
Sony Cup
racing
series,
series.
I mean,
And,
the
like, you
Sony Cup
actually have
series
to
is probably.
work your way through the rankings and stuff.
I think the best example of that is the Sony Cup series.
Yeah, I mean, mine's not that uneven, but Noah's is pretty.
Yeah, yeah, it really is.
Although to be fair,
What have we done?
well, to be fair, with what I don't know how, but I reached 477 subscribers today. I don't know how. Darn, I don't even think my videos were that good.
I'm just waiting for Seth to come back and see this.
Ladies and gentlemen of the stream, we're sorry, but we're taking it over.
Sorry, but not sorry, Seth.
Pretty much.
Seth's like gone.
For now.
What the?
Qualifying right now.
Oh yeah, truck qualifying's in like a bit, isn't it? That's like
These are now, though. Slight delay because of the rain, but these are now.
Oh, slight delay. Alright, good. So I ought to finish this bad game then.
Oh, okay, my stream site had the wrong time on it. That truck's qualifying was for another hour. Whoops.
Yeah, what time
So
is it?
many
Wait,
Mr. Krabs. It looks like TV static now.
Wait, what time is it for you, Shane?
It is 5:27.
In the morning or
Oh
night?
my God, Levi!
Wait, what?
PM.
AM or PM? PM?
PM.
Alright.
Oh, I'm waiting for Seth to come back and see this.
FS1.
Mr. Krabs.
Stars.
It looks like TV static now. That's how bad it is.
We've completely static the screen.
And we've static Seth's perspective.
We apologize for the inconvenience.
But after the crash, we lost Seth's goal.
After the crash and they did 400, we have lost Seth goal.
Wow! Bulls! Oh my God! Holy!
And now we're taking all this Twix bars.
Ooh, a crash.
Fair.
And what?
Oh, the 44.
Tommy Joe fucking Martin. Oh,
Right back, guys.
how bad?
Back ends in the wall and it's stuck.
But into your TV in the living room.
Someone put
Shit,
this
Ben
live
Rhodes
stream
is in
on.
this race.
Hey, Kyle Larson's in this race.
Kyle Busch is in this race. Levi's favorite driver.
No. I'd punch him in the the nose.
No, you wouldn't. Shut up.
You punch him in the mouth.
No, you wouldn't.
What the hell now do you do?
Go
Oh
aim.
my God!
That's not me that time.
Who did? Okay.
That looks like jizz all over the freaking static.
It looks
Google
like
Drive.
somebody just went.
That's what the link.
Went kablooey everywhere.
Oh yeah, it's Johnny Sauter's day today, guys. I can feel it.
Hey, look at Norm Bennington.
It looks like a bunch of poop cloud.
That's what I say every single race.
Poop
Yeah.
plow.
Yeah, I didn't even plow last night though.
You won last night.
Yeah.
Man, that 44 is totaled.
Bring up the backup. Oh wait, we don't have a backup. I'm sorry.
Well, I guess someone's running the 44 if they DNQ.
Again.
Time to pull 8. Throwback when J.J. Yeley ran the 51 for Rick Ware.
Look at this mess.
Oh yeah, I think someone's gonna get hurt in the IndyCar race tonight. They're going wicked fast.
Oh.
Yeah, the average speed of Phoenix is 197 miles per hour for Indy cars.
Dang it, Seth.
No! I wanted to hear your reaction.
And there it is.
We're shielding his face.
What the?
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Seth is covered in words and jizz.
I got it in the stream now.
Wait. Ah, damn it, he moved. I was gonna give him a mustache.
Oh, now you're giving him a cock ring.
Nice.
He's got a milk mustache.
Got
milk.
Oh, jinx.
Better yet, got Pepsi.
Oh.
Wait, I got some.
Got Mezzomix.
Hold on.
Got a mesocyclone.
Y'all ever had? Oh no, Mezzomix isn't sold this way. Yeah. Oh, now he's got the hit. Kill. Levi got kicked.
Aww.